ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the Fenton Forest 4X map with seasons, with me, See What He So. It is day 3 of summer, and I did a little bit of work. I've done a little bit of work since the last video. I will show you that little bit of work. Oh, don't steady in the flower beds. There will be a time-lapse, some time-lapse video in this video. I don't know how much time-lapse video there will be because I don't actually know how fast Vegas can actually speed up footage. I've recorded about an hour's worth of me doing the forage harvesting here on this lovely straw cotton field. I recorded an hour of me forage harvesting, which I aim to put in as time-lapse. But as I say, I don't know how fast Vegas will let me fast forward the footage. Whether it's 4 times or whether it's 5 times. I'm hoping it's 4 times. If it's 5, I'm hoping it's 5 times. If it's 5 times, that's fantastic. It means I can show you the footage very, very quickly. If it's 4 times, then a lot of this video is going to be time lapse and not actual real work. So obviously, trucks parked over here. I've got 187,433 litres still to ferment, and we've got 1,600,591 litres of silage ready to go up to the BGA. But first, there's some other things we need to look at that's quite interesting to know as I've logged in today. Slept through the night, fast forwarded to the 3rd day of summer. You remember we mowed the grass. I used the new mower to mow grass around these fields. Ooh, okay, it has turned into hay now. This was grass a minute ago when I first looked at it. This was grass. Right, so there's a few things I need to do today. I've got a lot of windrowing to do. A lot of windrowing. It's also, if you remember, very important today that we get rid of soybeans and corn. So, I'm quickly going to start the 2 trucks off, doing their usual stuff. Find out which place is buying what for what. Port Northwest, Port Southwest, they're the only 2 I can really go to. So the soybeans wants to go to Northwest, the corn, well, Southeast, but it's not the best price for corn, really. But, you know what? I don't really have the luxury, because I don't have that many. I haven't set up as many cell courses. You will go do corn to Port Southwest. This guy over here can do soybeans then. He's only going to do 1 trip. To Port Northwest, is it? Port Northwest. And we'll do soybeans. Spinning round. Okay, so at this point in the video, I've decided to cut in the first bit of time-lapse footage of me doing the previous forage harvesting thingy. So you can sit back and enjoy this little bit of footage with a little bit of background, hopefully copyright-free music. I got the music from YouTube's own audio library, so hopefully they shouldn't copyright strike me for using their own music, but hey. So here's a nice bit of time-lapse footage of me doing the forage harvesting, and then we'll go back to the other gameplay, and then there'll probably be some more time-lapse of that, because when I start to do the windrowing and the baling, that takes an incredibly long amount of time. So there will be a lot of time lapse in this episode, and this episode will probably be called the time lapse episode as a result. Bingo. Perfect. Right. Let them two do what they're doing. Right. I need to do some swathing and stuff, don't I? What have I got as a windrower on the farm? Probably only got the one. And it's probably... Class 1. 14.8 metres. That's not going to cut it. So, let's go grab ourselves a Crone Swadro. Reset that back to the farm. Perfect. Go grab me a class tractor from over here that's not doing anything. Class tractor not doing anything. Oh, I've put it on the loading wagon. After selling the seeder, I'll put it on the loading wagon. Because what I did a little while ago was whack a load of I put a trailer load of hay in here to make some total mixed ration. I've run out of straw though. So one other thing I've also done, just briefly before I started recording this episode, was I sold all the baby cows for $7,318. All the little baby Irish shears. So we've only got the originals now, the mature ones, and of course the male ones. Another thing I need to do, looking at that slurry pit, is go and empty that in a second. Quickly run over here. I think he's on the right course. He is indeed. He's on slurry. Perfect. You go fill up, pal. Then we'll get him to do the picks, and then we'll start having him do the long trips up to the BGA to get rid of it all. So yeah, I basically did a 27-metre wide strip of forage harvesting around this field. There's just no way I could get that whole field forage harvest by myself as a single player, because Courseplay just doesn't seem to want to work with a forage harvester. I don't know what's going on with Courseplay. It will not drive the forage harvester, which was making that incredibly difficult for me. So I did 3 trips round it. I was taking the, once the truck was full, I was taking it, manually emptying it, bringing it back, as you will see in the time-lapse footage. And ultimately, it's just not feasible to do a field that size with a single forage harvester, without an army of trucks constantly running and unloading it. So what I'm going to do, when that corn is ready to harvest, I will harvest that corn with harvesters. But what I shall do, to try and make my life a little bit easier, is I will set up tractor unloading courses that will run, with a bit of luck, from the, I'm going to do it from the, I'm going to have them parked on the field, because I'm going to test the Courseplay combine self-unload feature to see if the combine will actually unload itself. That's what I'm going to do. I also need to get down here and fertilise these fields. The cotton field with the rogator. Not with the rogator, with the Rubicon, should I say. I just need it to go through us. It's something that I will have to test, because last time I tried to spray it, we saw it didn't work. The fertiliser wasn't accepted. Okay, I just sprayed the field with the weed killer. That might have had some effect on it, not working. But it's a bit confusing if it doesn't do what it's supposed to do. But anyway, I've got hay again, so I'm going to be able to come down here with my baler. I'm going to be able to get all the hay baled. Okay, so it's time to throw in some more time-lapse, speedy up action, as we need to obviously condense how long it takes me to do this windrowing. So I'm going to speed this up, time-lapse it. There will be occasional jumps to trucks and stuff as I sort them out and get them moving and rolling, but don't worry too much about that. It's basically just getting rid of the corn and the soybeans and some other bits and bobs. Anyway, enjoy the footage. Right, let's go grab ourselves a baler whilst we step this guy off to auto drive to the courses that he needs to auto drive to. We'll have him do field 18 on his own. We'll quickly just jump out. Tell this guy to drive now, so he can go off and sell the rest of the corn. I don't know where the tanker is. He's probably sat waiting at the cows, because he'll probably have run out of slurry at this point. Another truck seems to be on his way up to the BGA somewhere. I think. There is me baler parked up here. It is. Which baler is it though? Looks like me Fenton one. I'm wondering if I should get another baler, you know. Early, late. Of course. I can get out. Right. I haven't got a baler anywhere else, have I? That's the only baler I've got. Let me just double check. High density baler. Yes. Okay. Tractor. Honestly, at this point, we've got enough money. Why don't I just buy another baler? Then I ain't got to drive all the way up to field 8, pick it up, drive all the way back. I think I had one of them ones before. Didn't really want another Fenton one. But I'll have it in the Fenton livery. It goes with the German theme of the map, doesn't it, I suppose? Fenton, German. Alright, let's go get it. And then let's go make some bales. And I'll probably time-lapse the bale making as well, as I did the wind rowing. Just to try and fit everything into one episode, especially as we've got the forage harvesting footage to include as well. What bales am I doing? 6,000 litres. Yeah, that's okay. 6,000 litres wouldn't have been my preferred option, but can you see? Seem to pick up very wide though, if I'm being perfectly honest. Anyway, 6,000 litre bales is fine. Although to me it does look like this hasn't got a terribly wide pickup. Fair job that time of keeping up, hasn't it? Right. Well, what I shall do is I shall carry on getting these bales picked up. I'll get them collected with the truck as well, get them put into storage. Like I say, hopefully I can fertilise this field as well. Let's grab... No, that's not the Rubicon, that's the Rubicon. I don't know if he's still got a course loaded. He probably hasn't. Do a quick little spray test. To me looks like it's spraying. It is indeed. So I'll be able to do that as well. See how matey boy's getting on here quickly. With his wind rowing. Massive mountains of swath. Love it. Anyway, I've been See What He Say. This has been the Fenton Forest 4X map. This is the video for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. As I say, I hope you've enjoyed the time-lapse stuff. Otherwise it would have just been very, very boring sit watching wind rowing and stuff for all that length of time. And I'll see you again very soon in another video. Goodbye for now.